Hi everyone, this is Pastor Brown.
And I'm Crystal McHenry.
Hey listen, we just finished a series on Hope+Elim stories, and we realized that everyone has a story. And we value every story that's a part of our Hope+Elim community. And sometimes a thing to realize is that our story is a part of someone else's story. And so I've asked Crystal just to consider some of the things that she experienced sometimes in the early morning as a part of her story. I've witnessed it, and I thought it would be precious if others can get a glimpse of a little bit of her story. So Crystal, just in the mornings, when you get in and when you get a chance to get settled, there's a group of individuals that comes through the doors that can't wait to see you and others' face. Can you tell us a little bit about that story?
Yeah, so those of you that don't know, I do sit at the front desk here at Hope+Elim. And in the morning, our Hope+Elim preschool comes in, and they are definitely the best part of the day. And it starts your day off perfectly and in a cheery mood. They come in, and Dan and Mike and I give them all high fives, and I chase a few of them down. Well, I race them.
I've seen it. I've seen you race them, and they are all about it, and you are too.
Yeah, I don't let them win. But they just start the day out great. And then with that little connection, on Sundays, a lot of those preschoolers now come up to our Sunday school, which I get to see a part of too. So we're all interconnected just in the mornings here, just in my admin job. And then I also get to help teach, and they help set the tone for the day.
And so sometimes what we don't often see is the tone setters. Those young kids, they come in, they are ready. As a matter of fact, I've walked in and they were waiting on the kids, and they've high-fived me. It set me off for a great day. So it's just good to know that in the midst of all that we talked about, where there is grief and there's loss and there's hardship, that there's joy. There is individuals in our lives that make a difference. And sometimes we don't see it for a while. What's happening with those preschoolers and their lives of having that bright light early in the morning, to be able to walk out the car with their moms and dads and people who they love and cherish and walk into another environment is huge. And as saints, that's what we get to do. We get to change the environment of others who comes into the doors of this church. And regardless of their stories, we get to be a part of it. So with that, we want you as a Hope+Elim community to remember that being the church goes beyond our own story, because we're a part of other people's stories. So I thank Crystal, but also we want to point to Summer Bash. It's coming up June 1st. It's going to be a great opportunity to be in community with others in Drake Park so that we can celebrate just coming together in fellowship, being that light in dark places. We're also excited about June 9th. The overflow should be a good time. We're going to focus on restoration and renewal of relationships, marriages, and friendships, and just those relationships that maybe have been strained, bring them back together again. And then finally, as a part of Juneteenth this year, while we won't have a celebration that we're hosting here, we're going to come alongside the Iowa Juneteenth, all of their celebrations, in particular June 15th, their Neighbors Day downtown. Hopefully you can join us there. We want to show up and show up strong. Remember, we all have a story. So make certain that we always get in His presence. Until next time.